Joseph was someone who had many dreams, someone who had many visions, who would come and tell them, I just saw myself doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. And his brothers were envious. And the solution was initially to kill him, because if we've killed him, we've killed his vision, we've killed his dream. But one of them said, we are his brothers, we cannot kill him. Let's have some level of sympathy. Instead of killing him, let's sell him into slavery. In other words, in their minds, slavery is the same as killing him. The mode was, if you are a slave, you have no vision. If you are a slave, you have no dreams. If you are a slave, you have no... That was the mode. To conform means to take the shape of an existing mode. So let's put him inside the mode. Let him take the shape of the life we have plugged him into. Because in their expectation, slaves don't rise. So they believed that in his suffering as a slave, he will neglect his dreams, he will forget his mandate. That's what happens when you are a slave. How do you become a slave and still remember sun and moon bowing down to you? At some point you will give in to frustration. At some point you will give in to suffering. At some point you will suffer too much. You will forget that the sun and the moon once bow down to you. And you will say, why? How can a man be living like this? At some point you won't even remember that you were the one that used to dream. You won't even remember you were the one that used to have a big church, that dreamt of being a pastor, dreamt of being a revivalist. How many people in their 40s start remembering what they wanted to do, but they submitted to the mold and forgot their dreams, forgot their visions? But in one day, someone who was thought to be a slave who could never rise, God set him above princes, God set him above his brothers. God, in one day, the visions came to pass. In one day, a man showed that you can truly be in the system but break out of the system. Do not be conformed.